Hey everyone. So I know it's been a little while longer than I anticipated. It is actually day number 17 of me growing out this beard. And it's coming along pretty nicely. I think this is usually, or last time, this is about the length of what it was when I did the skit with Tim, the Pink Crusader. So I'm going into uncharted territories. So we'll see how that works out. Here's a couple of things I did want to share with you. I got a new 3DS game because I beat the new Super Mario Brothers 2 on the 3DS too quickly, and it got kind of boring after a while. But I got this one called Code of Princess, which is actually pretty good. Just the way you progress, it's like a side-scrolling RPG where you do actually get to fight in battles. You can do campaign. You can do the co-op, you can do versus, and co-op varies as well, because you can do not one player, you can do 2 players, 3 players, or 4 players, go on different quests, and it's actually pretty challenging. So to any of you who can find it, please go get it. The reason I say find it is because not a lot of people pre-ordered it. In fact, it was just me and one of my other friends, and usually these games are really good, but no one's ever heard of them, so no one pre-orders them, therefore none of them are really made, and they're not really out there. So when you have a limited supply, and you have a lot of people demanding it, you run into some problems, usually a price hike on eBay or something like that. But so far I've passed the game, but you can do it with multiple characters when you unlock them. Really, it's a lot of fun. And here's something that I got a while back. I think I mentioned it before in my blog that I was waiting for this. I want to show you it, but I want to be careful taking it out. This is the Liberty Meadows calendar, which I thought was pretty amazing, and as you can see, it is signed by Frank Cho. And I actually got this for $19.99, so I got it for however much they paid for it. I mean, it was actually $20. Usually on eBay this would go for like 30 something, $40, and then $5 to $7 shipping. So I paid 19, I think it was like $3 shipping. That's pretty good. And these are like the backs of them. I can go so much because, well, I almost showed you one picture, but yeah, it's a bit risque. So I'm definitely excited about this. Really happy that I got it and won it. I'm still looking for more of the art prints, so we'll see how that works out. So moving on, this past week I was actually a little stressed out. In fact, these past 2 weeks I've been a little stressed out because I got a letter from unemployment saying you have to meet with the EDD, blah blah blah, at this certain location. We've set up a meeting, you must go there. And it's one of those work source type places where they help you find a job, but they said you must write down these so many jobs that you've looked for within these 2 weeks of receiving this letter prior to your meeting. Any fraud will go into blah 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 violation, and basically it stressed me out big time because I thought it was more important, more critical. And so instead of looking or applying at normal places like Target, Walmart, I went for audio recording, falling back onto my BA to prove that yes, I was really looking. And of course, there's nothing really out there, but I still applied regardless, and no replies as usual. So yeah, and at this meeting that they're saying, I get to be tested on my skills apparently. And I get to talk to them and try to plan out what I try to do or what I'm hoping to do. I even get to fill out, before I go there, a form of what I want to make hourly, weekly, and monthly. That's pretty good, I guess. So Monday comes, strikes me out, but I go there anyway. And amazingly, it's only 10 minutes away, so it's not too bad. And wow, was I stressing over nothing. Really, I wish there was something to stress over. I get there, it's on the 2nd floor in a building, and there's just at least maybe a handful of people waiting in line, and people just coming in like me. You go there, you turn in what you've done, which I did everything because I wanted to make sure that I had everything ready, set, so there'd be no mistakes. And you wait around for a little bit, they have you sign in, and after about 20 minutes, they call you into a room, and you sit down. They go over what you have, and the funny thing is, everything you wrote down on this form. So what type of jobs are you looking for? Well, I could go for audio editing, audio recording, Foley, ADR, voice acting, sure. That's what I put down. And also the hours, right? And the availability and all those things. And it turns out that really none of that pretty much mattered because we had to write down what she said instead. So for hourly, she was like, take 20% of what you made at your last job, hourly. Well, I made $8. Really? Am I going to take 20% off $8? No, because that's the minimum. I had $10, and I thought that was pretty good. And when I went to turn it in, no, she's like, oh, 20% off of 8? I'm like, fine. And so she scribbled out the 10 and wrote $8 on there. Really annoying. And one of the things they put is where you recently, not worked, but what type of job it was. So it's retail. And for what jobs I'm looking for, I don't want retail. I can't stand retail. She made me write in retail because I had more experience in that. Wonderful. Wonderful. So she has the TV on, ready to play video, and it turns out that if you already watched the video, like I did, because it said to do that ahead of time, you could leave. What? Yeah, you can leave if you saw that video that you were supposed to see anyway, and print out the certificate that points out that you saw the video. I didn't go one-on-one with anyone. I didn't get to talk about how depressing and how much it sucks to constantly look and find nothing. No, none of that. Show up, go there, stay for a little bit, and leave. I made a friend, which is pretty cool, but still, I mean, I don't know, maybe for people who are like really in the job need, who don't have maybe that much education, maybe it's a problem, I don't know. I was expecting just so much more to come from it, to be more important, more one-on-one, like, hey, we're going to help you get back onto your feet. No. So, oh well. Moving on, this past week in voice acting class, I got to do doubles. What does that mean? It means I teamed up with one person, another person, and we both had the same script, usually guy, girl, and we go out there and we just practice going over the script for like 5 minutes. So of course, I'd be the guy and she'd be the girl, and we go over how we're supposed to approach this script, approach these characters, and we even use these things called buttons. I don't know if I explained that before, but buttons are at the end of the script, and basically, let's say, let's say at the end of the script, she says, I don't know, she says, you should have parked here. Well, this one's closer, honey. Well, that's not on the script. But I can get away with it and say that, and she can make a comeback at me after I've said something I made up. And those are called buttons, because you go with the flow and you just throw in something extra, and they throw it back at you, and you can throw it again, and that's it. And if you do the script again, you have to come up with a different button or say nothing at all. Because sometimes they love it when you do that, and they'll use it in the cartoon, commercial, or whatever it is they want you to do. So buttons are good, buttons are fun. But you have to kind of stay on your toes, because some people, they didn't really use buttons, so it would just kind of end, and you'd hear silence. Like there was supposed to be something there, but there wasn't. Well, the script ended, but usually a button should be there. So anyway, I mean, it's a learning process. I'm not blaming them. I mean, no one's better than anyone. We all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, and we all have to work on different things. But I got the buttons down pretty well. I tried to come up with different things. And just doing the scripts, it's funny, because when she starts calling two people out or handing out scripts, I get anxious, nervous, my heart starts pounding like crazy. I don't want to be there, and as soon as I get it, I'm like, oh, okay, and it's all gone. It's really weird. I guess I'm getting used to the idea of performing in front of people, but it's really, really awesome. And coming up next week, I think, is Radio Fest, where radio stations come to our school, as well as our radio stations, Mount Rock Radio on 90.1. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's going to be on a day that usually I don't go to school, but I do have some free time, so I'm going to stop by there. Let's see, anything else? Lastly, yesterday I went to watch my friend Paul perform with his violin in downtown LA. It's a free concert, I guess you can call it. And other people were there performing, but he was like the last one to go. My sister and I got there in the nick of time, and wow, he was amazing. He blew everyone away, and these are songs that have not been released. If you don't know who Paul Date is, look him up on Google. He's also here on YouTube. You know what? I'll supply the link. If you guys have seen my 5-year video, he's in there at least twice. He's in there. But really cool guy, great, awesome friend. You guys really have to check him out. But really, it was totally awesome to watch him perform, because the last time I saw him perform was probably the first time I met him. Watch him perform live. It's probably, yeah, the first time I met him. Again, I should say, because I knew him back when I was a kid, and about 4 years ago, give or take a couple months, I found him again online, and then yeah, it just turned out he was performing like later on that week or the 2 weeks after, and poof. So yeah, seeing him perform again live, it was just really amazing. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, you know what? I guess that's gonna be it for now. Shout outs to the usual, and also to you know what? Just Sarah Marie 20. That's right. She made a blog. It's actually been quite a while. I know she has a second channel, and she's doing very well on that. But to see her doing another blog on her first channel is just amazing. Really, really amazing. And yeah, so let's see. I'm trying to even recall what the blog was about. I think you moved into a new place where they had washers and dryers on their own, where most places that you rent out, or apartments or places like that, you usually have to fill it up. They usually don't come with those things in there, so that's kind of a bonus. Good for you. Yeah, I wish I could have my own place. That'd be nice. So anyway, yeah, big shout out to you, Certainly 20. Hopefully you continue to make videos every so often. Also to Abby, very, very awesome. Abby, one of my, just a really good friend. We don't keep in touch too often, but when we do, it's awesome. To Mr. R Evil 1, what is up, man? What is up? Glad to see that you're still making videos as well. I think I'm beating you in that beard thing. Yes. So bring it on, sir. Bring it on. No, actually, come November, this thing will be gone. I might keep this bottom like I used to have before in some of my videos. We'll see how that turns out. Let's see, anything else? Trouble with the Curve. I saw that movie, and that was actually really good. I highly, highly recommend it. I saw it with my mom, dad, and sister, and I wasn't sure what to think of it, but it's very, very good. It's easygoing. It's the pace is just right, and the way they go about it, the interaction with the characters, the climax, the plot, everything. It's just fantastic. So just in case I wasn't too clear, go see it. This week, of course, Paranormal Activity 4 comes out. We'll see how scary or not so scary this movie is. And coming in the week after is going to be the one that everyone must see, is Wreck-It Ralph. That's right. If you haven't seen a trailer, please type it in. Watch it. You will like it. Trust me on this. It's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, well, I guess that's gonna be it for now.
So I will talk to you guys later. Please be careful, be safe out there. A shout out to Pink Crusader as well. Caroline, if she's watching. Who else? Who else? Stealthy Bob. That's right, that's right. Spiffy Rich. Who I can't remember your channel, but hello, sir. Hello.
And let's see, anyone else? Anyone else? I'm trying to remember. Little Growth Z. I haven't really seen you for a while, so you want to make a video? Let us know what's going on. Hopefully, when you get a chance, please do, please do. And I'm trying to recall people, and I can't really remember them. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. I kind of have to take off as well, but I will keep you guys posted whenever I can. Probably try to expect a Halloween vlog in my costume. I'll see whenever I can make one in between, but definitely keep my eye out for a Halloween vlog. So come, who knows, maybe I'll upload on the 31st, maybe the next day or the day after. I will try my best. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Let me know how you're doing. Bye.